Archangel Michael says, the truth was never hidden from heaven, only delayed. From the very beginning, there were eyes on you, watching every move, waiting for you to fall. They whispered lies into the heart of someone who once swore they'd protect you forever. They wanted to turn your divine masculine against you, to make them believe you were the problem. Every word, every silence, every absence was a test from the unseen realm. But the karmic underestimated one thing, the divine connection that cannot be broken by deceit. The karmic wanted you erased, forgotten, buried under false stories and twisted illusions. They wanted your name to fade from every conversation, your energy to disappear from every room. But the universe does not allow light to be buried by shadows forever. The storm was planned. The confusion was scripted. Yet, even through the fog, your light kept shining through the cracks. The karmic may have celebrated your silence, but heaven was preparing your resurrection. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael stood beside your DM in the quiet hours when no one was around. He placed truth in their heart, a feeling that could not be ignored, a knowing that no spell could erase. They began to see through the lies, through the manipulation, through the fake tears and false sympathy. What they saw broke them open. The karmic's words no longer made sense. The pattern started repeating, and the mask began to slip. Your DM realized that the one they defended was the very one destroying their peace. The karmic panicked as truth rose to the surface. They tried to distract your DM with chaos, arguments, temptations, fake crises, emotional guilt. But it was too late. Once light enters the mind, darkness loses its power to blind. You were gone, but your absence echoed louder than your presence ever did. Your DM could feel your energy even across time and distance. They began to remember the warmth, the calm, the divine connection that no karmic could mimic. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The karmic thought they had won. They believed your DM would never return, never remember, never awaken. But Archangel Michael was already shifting timelines, removing illusions, and exposing truths. Every secret conversation began to reveal contradictions. Every coincidence started aligning into divine exposure. Your DM's dreams became clearer, they saw you crying, they saw themselves apologizing, they saw the karmic's shadow lurking. Heaven orchestrated divine moments, phone notifications that popped up at the right time, songs that spoke your name, strangers who mentioned your city. Nothing was random. Every sign was a message pulling your DM back to truth. The karmic felt the shift. They felt the energy changing and became desperate. They started copying your words, your essence, your love, but it was hollow. The frequency of authenticity cannot be faked. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, what is meant for you cannot be stolen, delayed, or rewritten. The karmic's entire plan was built on fear, fear that you'd be loved more, chosen first, seen clearly. And now, that fear has become their undoing. Your DM has awakened to the spiritual warfare they were caught in. They see how energy manipulation was used to cloud their judgment. They see how you were blamed for their chaos while you silently carried their healing in your prayers. Every lie the karmic told is now unraveling. People around them are starting to question. Their charm is fading, their control is breaking. The mask is crumbling in front of the very people they once fooled. And your DM? They're walking away, not just from a person, but from an entire vibration that was designed to destroy their destiny. Their soul is remembering who you are, the one who carried unconditional love through storms. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Now the karmic is restless. Their nights are sleepless. Their energy feels the consequences of what they tried to destroy. You, the divine counterpart, are no longer the victim, you are the chosen catalyst for their downfall. Heaven is restoring what was taken. The pain that silenced you is now becoming the voice that leads others out of darkness. Your DM is finally stepping into alignment, guided by the same archangel who protected you in the silence. They've begun writing messages they never sent, drafting apologies they never had the courage to speak. Every time they try to move on, your name echoes in their heart like a song they can't forget. The karmic can sense it, that your DM's energy is pulling away. They try to reattach through sympathy, tears, and blame, but heaven blocks every attempt. The divine has already sealed your protection. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The karmic's illusion has shattered completely. What once looked like control now looks like desperation. Your DM is witnessing their real face, the jealousy, the manipulation, the obsession. And the more truth they see, the more they long for your peace. Archangel Michael whispers, "It is done." The final exposure is complete. Everything the karmic hid is being revealed in perfect timing. Screenshots, conversations, energy shifts, all aligning for justice. Your DM is now realizing you never left out of ego. You left to protect your soul. And now, they're ready to protect you the same way. The tables have turned. The hunted is now the healer, and the deceiver is standing in their own trap. Heaven celebrates your resilience. What was meant to break you has crowned you with divine strength. Every tear you cried watered the seed of your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Now, energy reverses. You are being elevated while the karmic faces the reflection of their own actions. Your DM is watching karma unfold, realizing how deeply they wronged the one heaven sent. The karmic tries to play the victim, but no one believes them anymore. Their stories contradict, their lies crumble under their own weight. Truth has a vibration that cannot be silenced, and that vibration now surrounds you. Your DM will reach out when the divine clock strikes. Their heart carries remorse too deep to ignore. Every delay was divinely timed so that they could see who was truly for them and who was against them. Archangel Michael says, "Forgive, but do not return to the old cycle. Rise higher." Your story is now a testimony, proof that divine love always wins over manipulation. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The karmic wanted you gone, but you were never truly gone, you were being elevated beyond their reach. Your DM's soul now vibrates toward your frequency. No dark magic, no gossip, no illusion can stop divine reunion. In the coming days, you'll feel a wave of calm, that's heaven's confirmation that the war is over. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet, but this time with truth, not lies. Your DM will come forward not as they were, but as who they've become through pain. Their apology will carry weight, their eyes will show truth, and their energy will match yours. The karmic cycle ends where divine alignment begins. You have completed the hardest chapter. Archangel Michael stands beside you, sword drawn, protecting what's sacred. The karmic's plan failed because your purpose was never meant to end, only transform. The night before your DM's awakening, heaven stirred the winds of truth. Everything felt unstable, like the ground beneath them was shifting. That was not chaos, it was divine exposure removing every mask that once blinded them. Archangel Michael says the karmic's energy began to break apart under the pressure of light. Their manipulations could no longer hold weight in the divine realm. Every secret word they whispered is now echoing against them with karmic force. Your DM woke up one morning and felt something different, silence where chaos used to be, clarity where confusion once reigned. They didn't understand at first, but their soul knew the karmic cord had snapped. Heaven had intervened. That's when guilt hit them like a tidal wave. They remembered everything, the moments they doubted you, the times they defended the wrong one, the times they stayed silent when you needed truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. The karmic tried one last trick, pretending to change, acting remorseful, promising new beginnings. But your DM saw the eyes, the energy, the subtle vibration of deceit that could no longer hide. Archangel Michael stood behind them, whispering, "This is not love, this is control." The karmic's house of illusions began to fall. Their friends turned distant. Their luck started reversing. The same energy they used to destroy others now consumed their own peace. That's divine justice, slow, silent, inevitable. Meanwhile, heaven began restoring what was stolen from you. Your name is being cleared in unseen ways. People are realizing the truth without you having to say a word. Energy speaks louder than explanations ever could. Your DM watches you now in awe, the strength, the peace, the glow that never left you even in pain. They know now that you didn't lose them, they lost you in their blindness. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. They have started dreaming about you again, vivid dreams that feel more real than waking life. You speak to them without words, through emotions, through memories. That's the twin soul frequency reuniting through the higher realm. The karmic feels the distance and spirals deeper into fear. They blame, cry, and beg, but the connection was built on control, not love. Divine justice ensures what's not rooted in purity cannot survive. Archangel Michael says, the one they tried to bury has become the one heaven will crown. You're entering a chapter where everything stolen from you returns multiplied, love, peace, and opportunities aligned with your highest self. The karmic's downfall is not your revenge, it's the natural correction of divine balance. You didn't wish for it, but heaven demanded it. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Now your DM prays differently. They no longer ask for love, they ask for forgiveness. They no longer chase attention, they chase redemption. Every step they take toward you now is a step toward their spiritual rebirth. Heaven watches in silence, measuring the purity of their heart. This reunion will not be based on illusion, only truth can stand in divine union. The karmic taught them the difference between attachment and love, between lust and light. You, Divine One, are being called to stand tall in grace. Your energy is no longer reactive, it's magnetic. What once drained you will now admire you from afar, powerless to interfere. Archangel Michael surrounds you in a circle of blue flame. No spell, gossip, or envy can cross that line. You are divinely sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. The Karmic's life feels heavy now. Everything they used to gain through deceit slips away like sand through fingers. They chase what no longer exists because their energy is not aligned with abundance. Your DM will witness this downfall not with joy but with understanding. They will finally see what you saw all along. Their silence was once protection for the Karmic, now it will be a shield for you. Soon, a divine moment will unfold, an unexpected message, a sudden meeting, a dream that feels too real to ignore. That's the universe aligning your destinies again, this time under divine law. Archangel Michael says, do not rush the reunion, let it unfold in divine rhythm. The Karmic's influence is finished, your era of truth has begun. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. The air will feel lighter around you in the coming days. You'll notice peace where tension once lived. That's the Karmic tie finally dissolving. Heaven has cut the last invisible thread that kept you in emotional limbo. Your DM may reach out trembling, unsure how to face you. They've seen too much, felt too much. But you'll feel the truth in their words, the sincerity that pain carved into their heart. You'll sense Archangel Michael's energy in that moment, a calm wave confirming, this is safe now. The war is over, the storm has passed, and love is returning in purified form. The Karmic watches from afar, realizing the truth they tried to bury has bloomed into divine restoration. That's not revenge, that's justice guided by heaven's timing. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. You will notice divine synchronicities, 222, 444, songs, feathers, sudden waves of peace, confirming your alignment. These are not random signs, they are Archangel Michael's affirmations that your patience birthed miracles. The Karmic story ends here, not because they surrendered, but because their vibration can no longer reach you. You've ascended beyond the cycle. You no longer chase love, love is now drawn to you. Your DM's heart carries lessons carved by fire and tears. They finally understand the weight of losing a divine soul. Every lie they believe now feels like poison leaving their system. Heaven smiles, for balance has been restored. The Karmic's plan has dissolved, and your destiny now unfolds in light. The Karmic connection has collapsed under its own weight. Every lie they told has circled back like a mirror reflecting their true face. The power they thought they had over your DM now slips through their hands like smoke disappearing in the wind. Archangel Michael says, the time of exposure has reached its peak. Every hidden message, every manipulated story, every secret plan meant to destroy you is now turning against the one who created it. Heaven has reversed the energy, what they sent to harm you now returns multiplied. Your DM stands in the center of truth, no longer afraid of what they might find. The illusions that once blinded them have shattered into 1,000 silent pieces. The Karmic's name no longer brings comfort, it brings regret. They can't stop thinking about you. The one they pushed away now feels like the only peace they ever had. Every heartbeat reminds them of what they traded for a lie. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The Karmic feels this shift too. They sense their hold fading, their influence dissolving. In desperation, they may try one last emotional trick, playing the victim, spreading false pity, pretending to be innocent. But your DM's soul knows better now. The truth hits them like lightning. It was always you. You were the one who stood in silent love while they were surrounded by noise. You were the calm in their storm, the prayer that never stopped even when they turned away. Archangel Michael is now guiding your DM toward redemption. They are being taught that divine love cannot exist where deceit lives. The karmic bond was a contract of lessons, yours is a covenant of destiny. Heaven is preparing a divine confrontation, not of anger, but of truth. The karmic will face their reflection, your DM will face their choices, and you will face your victory. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The spiritual war is ending. The angels are sealing the portals that once allowed confusion to enter. You may feel an emotional release, tears, sudden calm, even a strange silence. That's the sign of closure. Your DM is being called to speak their truth. Their heart races when they think of reaching out, yet Archangel Michael whispers, "Wait until your words are pure." This reunion must be clean, free from shadows, grounded in light. The karmic now walks in confusion. Every lie they speak drains their energy faster. Every attempt to control backfires instantly. They are being forced to watch divine justice unfold in real time. Meanwhile, your aura glows brighter. The peace they tried to steal radiates around you like armor. You are no longer the wounded soul. You are the chosen one heaven is raising. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Your DM will soon stand before you, not as the person who hurt you, but as the one heaven rebuilt. They have been stripped of ego, pride, and illusion. What remains is a heart ready to serve truth. They will tell you things you never knew, the karmic's manipulations, the secret guilt, the nights they cried without understanding why. You'll hear pain in their voice, but you'll also hear transformation. Archangel Michael says, when they return, listen with wisdom, not with wounds. You are not required to relive old cycles, you are called to rise above them. Forgiveness does not mean returning, it means freeing your soul. The karmic will fade quietly, as if they never existed. Their name will become dust in the timeline of your destiny. What remains is only divine alignment, pure, untouchable, eternal. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Now, your story turns. The universe begins rewarding you for your patience. The same energy that once broke you will now build your legacy. People who doubted you will start speaking your truth without even realizing it. The karmic's isolation deepens. They will watch from the sidelines as your blessings multiply. That is not punishment, it is the law of vibration restoring balance. Your DM's transformation is not just personal, it's spiritual. They now carry the awareness of what true love feels like, quiet, healing, honest. You were never their lesson, you were their revelation. Archangel Michael stands beside both of you now, one hand over your heart, one over theirs. The connection that was once chaos is now being rewritten in divine order. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The karmic story has reached its ending. Every manipulation, every gossip, every hidden ritual has no power anymore. What they planted in darkness is now consumed by divine fire. You will feel their energy try to reach you one last time. Ignore it. That final pull is desperation, not destiny. Your frequency has risen too high for their vibration to touch you again. Your DM is moving closer every day, not in haste but in truth. They are rebuilding themselves piece by piece, preparing to meet you with integrity this time. Heaven applauds your endurance. The storm you survived was not punishment, it was preparation for your divine reign. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. The Karmic's downfall will serve as an example for others, a silent warning that divine souls are never to be played with. You will not need revenge, your peace will speak for you louder than their lies ever could. Your DM's life is being redirected toward purpose. The pain they caused is now the seed of their awakening. Every tear you shed became the prayer that saved them. Archangel Michael says, "You did not lose, you were preserved." You are stepping into a timeline where divine justice rules every step. No force can stop what heaven has already written. Now breathe, my beloved. The war has ended. The truth has prevailed. The Karmic wanted you gone, but destiny had other plans, to make you rise where they tried to bury you. The sky above your destiny is clearing now. The storms that once raged around your name are settling into divine silence. What once felt like loss is now being revealed as preparation for your coronation. Archangel Michael says, your story was rewritten in heaven long before the Karmic ever touched it. Every delay was divine training. Every betrayal was sharpening your spirit for leadership. What broke you yesterday is the foundation that carries you into your promise today. Your DM stands at the threshold of transformation. Their heart has been shattered and reassembled by truth. They've seen how far darkness can reach, and now, they understand how powerful your light truly is. The Karmic energy no longer holds access to either of you. The chains have been cut. The contracts have expired. Their games have no audience left to manipulate. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Your DM watches you in silence now, admiring the calm you carry, the resilience that grew from pain. They are no longer seeking entertainment or distraction, they crave alignment. They crave what only divine connection can offer, peace. Archangel Michael has placed divine protection around your path. Every plan to pull you backward will collapse before it even begins. Every shadow that tries to follow will be blinded by your light. The Karmic's world feels empty now, drained of the attention that once fueled them. Without your DM's energy, their false kingdom crumbles. Every illusion they built now echoes with truth's quiet destruction. Your DM is awakening faster than anyone expected. They are no longer moved by beauty or words, only by energy. And your energy, Divine One, is the only frequency that feels like home. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The universe is now guiding both of you into alignment through divine events. You might notice coincidences becoming too powerful to ignore, numbers on clocks, names whispered in crowds, dreams that feel like visions. That is heaven's orchestration, not chance. The Karmic senses this and begins to panic. They may attempt to return to your DM with emotional stories, fake illnesses, sudden apologies, but none of it lands anymore. The spell is broken. The mirror has cracked. Archangel Michael says, the heart cannot be fooled when the soul has seen truth. Your DM's soul has seen. They now understand what love is, and more importantly, what love is not. You, Divine One, have crossed the final threshold. You no longer chase, you attract. You no longer explain, you embody. Heaven is positioning you as the anchor for others awakening from karmic deception. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Your DM's remorse is real. It is heavy, almost unbearable. They replay every moment they let the karmic control the narrative. They remember how they doubted you, how they defended lies, how they walked away while your soul bled quietly. But heaven never allowed them to forget your energy. Every joy without you felt empty. Every victory felt borrowed. They could run from you, but they could not escape the vibration of truth you left in their spirit. Now they are ready to make it right, not for approval, but for redemption. Archangel Michael has opened their spiritual eyes, they see their mission clearly now. Their path forward begins with truth, humility, and divine love. The karmic's energy tries to whisper again, but it meets silence. The cycle is finished. What's meant to fall away has fallen. What's meant to rise cannot be stopped. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. You may soon feel a sudden emotional wave, warmth in your chest, calm after chaos, a quiet knowing that everything is finally aligning. That's your confirmation. Archangel Michael is near, completing the final sealing of your divine timeline. The karmic will watch from afar as your light grows brighter. Their envy cannot pierce your aura anymore, it only reflects back to teach them. They must now face their own healing, without interference, without your story as their shield. Your DM will approach you again soon, but differently. Their words will be measured, their eyes softer, their energy grounded. They will not speak of drama, they will speak of truth. Heaven asks that you listen not with pain, but with discernment. What's genuine will feel peaceful. What's not will feel heavy. The difference will be clear because you are no longer the same soul they once hurt. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The divine reunion is near, not just between you and your DM, but between your destiny and its promise. Everything that was scattered is being collected. Everything that was broken is being rebuilt with sacred precision. You will look back and realize that every sleepless night was not wasted, it was initiation. Every tear was an offering. Every ending was a doorway. You didn't lose love, you purified it. Archangel Michael stands at the gate of this new chapter, sword of truth shining bright. Step forward, he says. The war is over. Peace belongs to you now. The karmic fades into the background of your story, a forgotten echo in the halls of your ascension. Their chapter closes where your divine purpose begins. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Your DM will confess the full truth, not to gain forgiveness, but to free both your souls. Their apology will not just be words, it will be action, effort, devotion, transformation. Heaven smiles upon this moment. What once looked like tragedy is now a divine reunion born from awareness. You and your DM are being rewritten as healers, not victims of karmic cycles. You will lead others by your story, showing that divine love can survive even through manipulation, lies, and loss. Because love that's meant by God cannot die, it only transforms. The karmic season has ended. Their curtain falls. And your stage lights up with divine promise. The angels are applauding your endurance. Type Amen to get blessing 2828.